Kathleen from oldworldfarmhouse.com. I love to thrift, but I also love to go to antique stores. And recently I got a chance to go to this huge antique mall that I've always wanted to go to, and I've just never had a chance. It was so much fun. It was in this old factory. I don't think I went through a quarter of it. It was so big, but I found some amazing things, and I wanted to show you a little bit of my trip. So let's go. The first thing I spotted when we walked in was this shelf of these beautiful blue and white vases. I love blue and white china. And then there was also this cool urn. It looked like oxidized copper. I really liked it. And this enamelware pot. And then this picture too they were all beautiful. I could have taken them all home. I actually have a pot just like that at home. And then they had these Chinese dogs, which are a classic thing. Just like these, I guess, ginger jars they are. They had this whole wall of really cool art. And it was all pretty expensive, more than I like to spend on stuff. But again, we're at an antique store. It's not a Goodwill. It's not a thrift shop. So, at an antique store, things are much more curated. And the things that are there were brought there by people who did the legwork of picking out the best from auctions and estate sales and probably thrift shops and junk shops as well. So you're paying a premium for their curating that they did. But the prices at this antique mall were still, I thought, very reasonable, considering sometimes you go to antique places and the prices are just ridiculous. But oh, look at that. I love that copper rooster. That was really cool. And the blue willowware down there. I love that combination together. I sort of am starting to hang some copper molds on the wall of my kitchen. So I did think about picking this one up, but I'm somewhat loath to collect things. I think I'll just wait and let people like my daughter give them to me for Christmas. These dishes were cool. They're actually made in USA. They're a nice quality set. I thought they might have been a cheap knockoff set when I first glanced at them, but they weren't. They were actually truly antique, sweet little teacups. So cute. $50 for that whole set, but I don't really need it. I loved this pineapple one so much. I love things with pineapple motif. And again, there's me. I'm struggling to get the price tag flipped over. They had that brass, okay, $7. It was $7 for the pineapple, which I thought was not too bad considering it was an antique shop. This was a brass box. It was really fun. I wonder why it had that bugle on it. Who knows? Could keep anything in there. Jewelry, more copper molds. That one had some cherries, a shell. Kind of liked the shell. I liked these brass. I suppose they could be, I don't know what to call them. Would you keep maybe for the fireplace, for fireplace ashes? Or you could use them for anything. Really nice buckets. And more copper molds. This booth had a ton of them in good shape. Kind of a fun plate. I don't know, would you hang plates like that on the wall? They have like a raised design on them. You couldn't really eat off of them, I don't think. I liked this brass candlestick holder. I think it was brass. And it was only $8. It was very solid too. As a little modern looking in a way that I liked. Usually I like things looking really old, but that I liked for its clean lines as well. I could not figure out what that was supposed to be. Is it a towel rack? It has a fish on the top. Yeah, she said it was a towel rack. The booth person had written towel rack. I have that print at home actually in color. I got it for $1 from an auction one time, and I really love that one. I liked this plate. Had this beautiful art on it, and said it was made in Spain. It was an original. I thought about getting it, but I don't have an idea of what I would do with it yet. So I liked this basket with the birds on it, but it was $45. So, book of French art. That was kind of interesting. Only French art through the ages. I really liked this little leather-bound briefcase, suitcase, I don't know. And these side tables were really nice. There were two of them with leaves right next to these leather suitcases, which are really cool as well. And this neat brass vase. It was actually brass when I kind of thought it might be plastic. They had a ton of bells, like this one. It said soups on. I think it was cast iron. And this one, which my kids decided was what we really needed, was something big like this. But it was $30, so this was a wrought iron piece that you could hang on the wall. And this is kind of an interesting portrait from like 1892, a charcoal drawing. I liked the look of these books very much. Very pretty. But I have enough books, and I actually have a lot of old books. This was for a fireplace screen. I liked this painting. It was supposed to be of ancient Rome, and you don't usually see things, we think of Rome, it was very colorful, but usually it's not depicted that way. So I liked that a lot. I thought it was a lot of fun. I liked this hunting scene too. And this was a nice secretary. I have a lot of secretaries in my house. They're actually really handy pieces of furniture. This place had so many rugs. I could not believe it. So many beautiful rugs. And the prices were really reasonable too. My son really liked that striped one, that Killam. It's so Swedish, the stripes. I love it. I actually do not have a need for rugs right now. I wish I did so I could justify buying some of these, because they had some really beautiful ones. Like that big rug, $250 for that big rug. I just could not believe the prices. Usually these kind of things are so exorbitant. And I'm sure they had some that were very pricey. I mean, there were probably thousands and thousands. I had a really good time looking through all of them. That one I thought just shimmered. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. The craftsmanship of these is incredible. I always wonder about the people who made them. The patience and the painstakingness. I liked that little, like for a bathroom or something. $28 is so beautiful. And it was wool. Just incredible. I liked that red one a lot. It made me think of a library, just being cozy. All white one. I really wanted to bring the striped one home very badly, but I just couldn't think of where to put it. Look at all of those. And this was only one section. They had like 2 or 3 other sections of the store with rugs like that on these cool. What a cool way to display rugs. What a neat whatever that is. It made them so easy to see. A lot of times well, not a lot, but a couple times I've been in rug shops and they're all stacked up and so like piled on top of each other and you can't see what they look like, and then you have to ask for help. And it's like, moved on from the rugs. There's this cool crock, very pretty, and I love this little, well, it was okay, a little print of a church. Neat old brass chandelier with crystals. They wanted quite a lot for that. They had these two prints of, they were like sort of touched up photographs of places in Paris. And I really liked them. I got to spend some time in Paris when I was in college and it made me think of that, brought me back. It's a really pretty basket. Look at this copper set. These were really fun. And the bowl and plate, they were very light. I'm not really sure. I liked that wicker furniture, like for outside on a porch. And this baker's rack and some more wicker. I like wicker, but in small amounts, I guess. I don't know if I'd ever put, oh, look, that's Windsor Palace. And they had some cool prints as well. Loved this. This was a marble top table. It was extremely sturdy. I think it wanted $350 for it. The chairs were $250 for all the chairs. They were also very sturdy and nice, but I really loved that marble top table. I would love, love, love to have something like that. I liked this painting quite a bit. Thought it was really charming. But the art in here, like I said, I'm not really willing or able to pay a whole lot for art, so I have to luck out and find things in junk shops. I couldn't really go in and pay for it. I think this was, what did they say this was? For plants, to hang a plant on the wall. These were really fun. My son loved these. They said they were vegan animal skin rugs. So cool. Oh, tassels. I would love to get tassels to hang on doorknobs and stuff like that for decoration. Look at these sweet little plates. I thought they were very French. I turned it over to see the maker's mark. I really like that wrought iron chandelier for candles. I guess you put candles up in there. I loved this. This was like a Napoleonic battle scene. I wanted to get it for my husband, but I didn't. I love all the colors in there. Very neoclassical. This was a corner cabinet. This chair had such beautiful patina. It was a rocking chair from someplace in Ohio, the tag said. It was really antique. And the wood just looked so good. It glowed. That it would not last in our house, though. It would be destroyed. Kids. I loved the china set in here. It had these little fun flowers on it, like confetti. It was just very feminine and fun. Blanket chest, really good looking blanket chest. I liked it a lot. I believe it was cedar wood as well. I also liked the box on top of it. And I just had to know what was inside or what it looked like. It was like this little desk almost. And the basket on top was gorgeous as well. That was a cool print. Very beautiful frame. There were 4 of these chairs with these woven cloth seats. I love the color of them, that blue-green. One of my favorite colors. All those blue-greens. I think the tag said they were some artists, made by an artist. I didn't recognize the name, but they would be really fun on a porch, I thought, for summer. Set of 4 Italian chairs by Go Ponti. I don't know who that is. Does anyone know who that is? I liked this little chest. It's hard to see everything and take it all in because it's so jammed, and your eye gets drawn to the little things, and then you miss the fact that there's these beautiful pieces of furniture as well. This was fun. It's like a side table that was like 3 suitcases stacked up. I kind of like that. I really loved that desk and those chairs too. And then this little corner had all this beautiful outdoor patio furniture. I just loved it. I loved the couch. I loved the chair. I even loved the candelabra, which, I mean, did they really have those in their houses? And they're adjustable with candelabra. I mean, what would you do with that? Would you have it inside your house? This was a whole set of Henrendan, a dining set, these cute little chairs. I thought they were so adorable, and they were so sturdy. I think they're probably from the 60s because it has that white, high glossy factory finish on it that's yellowed. But these would be so fun to paint and reupholster. But it says new upholstery. That was really cool. I loved that thing. And that one as well. I love that frame. Big, heavy, dramatic frame. How fun. I would love to hang that up somewhere with the fleur-de-lis. What does it say? Fleur-de-lis panel. Really cool. But price is not right for me. Cute little stool. I love the little stool. And the lion, terracotta lion. I think there were 2 of those. That'd be really fun for outside. A little fountain thing as well. I've never thought too much about outside furniture because I've been so focused on the inside of my house. But wow, this place had some awesome porch furniture. And then hidden on the chair was this little print. Look at all those gorgeous baskets. And then look at that chandelier. That was fun. Oh, I liked this console table. Like for the back of a sofa. These were cool. They were very heavy and they had marble tops. I thought they'd be great like for a garden room. You could, set your seeds on or flowers or something and work on them if you had a room like that. I liked the upholstery on that chair. That was really neat. The captain's chair, I liked the patina on that. Shutter. Oh, some little plates. Really beautiful color blue, especially against that orange pillow. What is this? I could not figure out what that was. I like that trunk. Oh, another painting like a little Irish fishing village or something. That was neat. I think it was an original painting. These were like these striped folding chairs. They were so cute. Here's some more. This booth had some really gorgeous outside furniture. I love these chairs. These kind of things remind me of things my grandmother had. So maybe they might be circa the 60s. She seemed to really enjoy that French Rococo stuff that they made a lot of in the 60s. This booth had a lot of what I called French chairs. This was a nice set. They're very beautifully upholstered and in really good shape. The thing is, they're a little too formal looking for me, so I would want to paint them and change the upholstery, which seems a shame because they're in such great shape. So I would look for something a little more beat up. There's another one, kind of the same story there. It's like in too good a shape to want to redo it, and then they're charging accordingly. And I would just want to put so much work in it to make it look the way I want to make it look. So here's another sweet little wrought iron, cafe table. Not as sturdy though. I can just imagine people like tumbling out of those chairs. I guess when you have kids and they use chairs like jungle gym equipment, you develop an eye for sturdy chairs. I liked that lamp very much. I loved the painting on it and its shape. I thought it was super cool. That was a leather French chair. I loved this set. There was a set of these wing backs. Again, like something looked like it might have been from the 60s. I really liked these. They were really good quality. And I love the wing back and the carved wood around there. They were on sale for $250, which for the pair, that is, wow, that's a great price. I wish that I could justify bringing them home, but I'm such a sucker for chairs. I have too many already, and I would have wanted to reupholster those, so alas. But wow, yeah, $250 for both. That's pretty good. They're in really good shape. I love that wood on there. I mean, I would have painted it, but I just love the way they look. And here are some more fun lamps. Wrought iron chandelier. Two of them actually, one in black and one in white. And then this, I really liked that one. And that one. That'd be so pretty for a girl's room, I think. Just beautiful. I loved that little chair. It was really fun. It was very, very old. And that settee back there is gorgeous. Ugh, loved it. It's another really sweet little blanket chest in very good shape. Cool. Those wingback chairs seem so soft. I liked them. They were Cheryl, yeah, really good quality, but like $600 for the pair. And I don't really like the upholstery, so. Ooh, I love this bench. It's so Swedish. It's like a Swedish sofa with the beautiful striped cushion. I would love to see that in an entryway. The light pine wood. So Swedish country. Cool. This is big, heavy dining set. Big, heavy chairs. Oh, that's a neat chair, and it had an ottoman. I loved that painting. That was really cool. This was a beautiful old piece. Said it was from somewhere in Virginia. I love the patina on that. A walnut. Yeah, what a beautiful piece. It's a corner cupboard. It'd be great if you had like a federal style home. Oh, I love that. That was this desk and chair, and it just had this like British colonial feel to it. I guess because it was made out of bamboo or rattan or something. This was this really huge copper tub. Oh yeah, it was for boiling fish. How beautiful is that? Loved it. And then these wicker things were cool with the striped cushions. I like that a lot. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Again, made me think of Sweden, like blue painted little chest. Not chest. I don't know what you would call that. What does it say? Blue chest. Okay. Not exactly a chest though. I wonder who painted it. I like that picture of the ballet dancer. This was an old office chair. Ooh, what's this back here? This was like a metal little cupboard. It said brew on it. Look at that table. It is covered in stuff. Primitive table, $400. Oh my gosh, I fell in love with this table. It's got 3 drawers. It's just perfect. I would love it in my kitchen, although honestly it was a little low. It was quite low, in fact, for a work surface, but oh my gosh, what a beautiful table. It had such gorgeous patina, and the drawers opened really nicely. Those little handles, I loved it. I like that chair too next to it. I just could not stop looking at that table, and it was covered up in stuff, so I kept walking around trying to see as much of it as I could. Lovely. That would be such a cool piece in a kitchen. It looks like those plain English kitchen big islands that they do. Oh, just perfect. Oh, little wrought iron twin bed. How sweet. So sweet. And that's for wine. Oh, they had 2 of these. The cool thing about these shelves, they were metal and they were very sturdy. They were merchant shelf, like, but wow, you could, I don't, you know, for a workroom or anywhere really, they're really good looking. I liked this sideboard. It was really funky. It had these doors, and you open them up, and then there were all these drawers. And then look inside, it's like covered in felt and all separated for your china. And the top is marble, which is perfect for serving because you don't have to worry about spilling and stuff like that. I loved it. I really liked that piece. What a cool old thing. I wonder whose house that came out of. And then in this same area, they had all of these Swedish style or French style chairs as well. That one was really pretty. Tay again for outside. That would be really cool. Look at this table. This table, very Swedish, but painted just perfectly and with nice new cushions. Somebody must have made that new. Oh, look at that. So pretty. So pretty. I really loved the way it was painted. It must be a reproduction. It seemed pretty new. That was some kind of planter. Really pretty bench. I loved that china hutch. I could have stayed there all day. I don't think we made it through a quarter of what was in that place. It was chock full, and it was such a blast. There's another table. And then just as we were leaving, these were on the way out. Look at these. I love that one with the wire. Ah, so pretty. Said it's a bar cabinet. Can you imagine having that much alcohol? This was interesting. Is it a dollhouse or a model? And I liked that chandelier. Wow, that's pretty. That's a cool chair. And this plant stand. If I had plants, maybe get that. I liked it. These little marble top tables, I keep thinking it'd be fun to have one in the bathroom. And then this fender set, that's pretty. That was really pretty. Not bad. Maybe someday when we get our fireplace in better working order. I really liked that a lot. Another cedar chest. Just as we were leaving, I spotted these two. There were two of them. Look at that. I love those shapes. Bomb chest, I think they're called. Two of them for $400, I believe. I have nowhere to put something like that. And then this was a set of English china. I thought it was so charming and sweet. I love that platter. Two dinner plates are cracked. Okay. I couldn't see the maker's mark very easily because it was just so much crystal. Oh, I like that lamp. And that's a cool plant stand. Very cool. All this garden furniture. I liked that. I liked both those tables and chair sets a lot. They were really cool. And there was more on the other side. What would you do with that thing? Just, I guess, display plants on it? Wow, I can't imagine having that many plants. There's the outside. There was this whole old factory just full of antiques. So much fun. Just loved it.
I could have stayed in that mall all day, maybe spent the night and spent the next day as well. I hope you enjoyed this trip through this antique mall. And if you like this kind of thing, I've got tons of Thrift With Me videos where I go to thrift stores. This was my first time sharing an antique store. Usually I prefer thrift because it's cheaper. But sometimes it's really fun to go and see what other people have found and curated in their antique booths. And sometimes I do think it's worth paying the premium for what they found. Please let me know in the comments below if you prefer thrifting or antiquing and why, or if you like to mix it up, or what you like to buy thrifting and what you would rather go to an antique mall to find. I'd love to talk about it, and please leave me a comment about that below. Please like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.